Good morning, everyone. I am Muhammad Farid Julianto, a first semester student at Binasarana Informatika University in Surakarta. Today, I will share with you an important topic in English grammar, the present perfect tense. Oke, hari ini saya akan berbagi dengan Anda tentang sebuah topik penting dalam grammar bahasa Inggris, yaitu present perfect tense. This presentation will cover the structure, usage, and various application of present perfect tense in everyday English. I hope that by the end of this presentation, you will have a better understanding of when and how to use this important grammar point. Saya berharap pada akhir presentasi ini, kamu akan memiliki pemahaman yang lebih baik tentang kapan dan bagaimana menggunakan grammar yang penting ini. Today, we are diving into the present perfect tense. You know, when you want to talk about something that happened in the past but is still important now, that's exactly what this tense is for. It's like creating a bridge between the past and present. Jadi ketika kamu ingin membicarakan sesuatu yang terjadi di masa lalu tapi masih penting untuk saat ini, itulah gunanya bentuk kalimat ini. Ini seperti menciptakan jembatan antara masa lalu dan masa kini. When I say I have lost my key, it means I lost them earlier and they are still lost now. Pretty useful. Ketika saya mengatakan saya kehilangan kunci saya, itu berarti saya kehilangan kunci saya sebelumnya, dan kunci itu masih hilang sampai sekarang. Cukup berguna, bukan? Structure of present perfect. Let's break down how to build this tense. It's actually quite simple. You need two main ingredients. First, grab your helping verb, have or has. Then, add the past participle of your main verb. Mari kita uraikan bagaimana cara membuat tense ini. Pertama, ambil kata kerja bantu kamu, have atau has. Kemudian tambahkan past participle dari kata kerja utama. Here is the trick. Use has when you're talking about he, she, or it. For everyone else, I, you, we, they use have. Triknya, gunakan has ketika kamu berbicara tentang he, she, atau it. Untuk orang lain, atau seperti I, you, we, they, gunakan have. Let me show you some example. I have learned English for years. She has visited Paris twice. See how that works? Time expression. Now, let's talk about when to use present perfect. Mari kita bahas tentang kapan waktu yang tepat untuk menggunakan present perfect. There are some really helpful time words that often go with it. Ever, asking about experience. Menanyakan tentang pengalaman. Have you ever gone skydiving? Never, talking about things you haven't done. Membicarakan hal-hal yang belum pernah kamu lakukan. I have never eaten sushi. Already, for things completed sooner than expected. Untuk hal-hal yang selesai atau yang sudah selesai. Contohnya, wow, you have already finished. Just for very recent event. Untuk kejadian yang baru saja terjadi. The train has just left. Science, starting point in the past, titik awal di masa lalu. I have now here science 2010. For duration, atau durasi, atau waktu. We have lived here for 10 years. Use finished action, experience. Here's where it gets interesting. We use present perfect to talk about life experience. The cool thing is, we don't need to say exactly when it happened. It's the experience that counts. Kita menggunakan present perfect untuk membicarakan pengalaman hidup. Hal yang keren adalah kita tidak perlu mengatakannya kapan persis kejadian itu terjadi. Yang penting adalah pengalamannya. Think about this way. I have climbed Mount Fuji. Maybe it was last year. Maybe 5 years ago. But hey, I did it. Saya telah mendaki Gunung Fuji. Mungkin tahun lalu, mungkin 5 tahun yang lalu. Tapi hey, saya melakukannya. Sarah has won 3 competitions. We are focused on her achievement, not when its win happened. Sarah telah memenangkan 3 kompetisi. Kita fokus pada pencapaiannya, bukan pada kapan setiap kemenangan itu terjadi. It's perfect for toys, bucket list, conversation, or job interview when you're talking about your experience. Use unfinished action, continuing situation. This is where present perfect really shines. Use it for things that started in the past and are still going on now. Gunakan untuk hal-hal yang dimulai di masa lalu dan masih berlangsung sampai sekarang. Listen to this. I have worked here for 3 years and I am still working here. Saya telah bekerja di sini selama 3 tahun dan saya masih bekerja di sini. They have studied English since January and they are still studying. How long have you know each other? You still know each other. Sudah berapa lama kalian saling mengenal? Kalian masih saling mengenal. It's like telling a story that is finished yet. Ini seperti menceritakan sebuah cerita yang belum selesai. Recent event. Sometimes things happen that are still super fresh or important right now. That's another perfect time for present perfect. Peristiwa terbaru kadang-kadang ada hal-hal yang terjadi yang masih sangat segar atau penting saat ini. Itu adalah waktu yang tepat untuk present perfect digunakan. Check this out. I have lost my phone and I still can't find it. Saya kehilangan ponsel saya dan saya masih belum bisa menemukannya. She has broken her arm. It's still broken. Lengannya patah dan masih patah. The plane has just landed, like really recently. See how each of this has some connection to right now? That's the key. Lihat bagaimana masing-masing hal tersebut memiliki keterkaitan dengan saat ini. Itulah kuncinya. Present perfect versus simple past. Here is a tricky bit that often confuses people. Let me make it crystal clear. Ini adalah hal rumit yang seringkali membingungkan orang. Mari saya jelaskan. Present perfect say, I have visited Paris sometime in my life. The experience matters. Saya pernah mengunjungi Paris suatu waktu dalam hidup saya. Pengalaman itu penting. Simple past say, I visited Paris last summer. We are focused on when it happened. Saya mengunjungi Paris musim panas lalu. Kita fokus pada kapan hal itu terjadi. Think of present perfect as your life experience tense, and simple past as your storytelling tense. Bayangkan, present perfect sebagai bentuk pengalaman hidup Anda dan simple past sebagai bentuk untuk bercerita. Remember, if you mention a specific time in the past, last week in 2020, yesterday, you can use present perfect. Jika Anda menyebutkan waktu tertentu di masa lalu, seperti minggu lalu, tahun 2020, atau kemarin, Anda tidak dapat menggunakan present perfect. Let's put this into action. I'll give you some sentence to complete. Saya memberikan beberapa kalimat untuk kamu lengkapi. Fill in these gaps. Got it? The answer should be, have you tried sushi before? Apakah Anda sudah pernah mencoba sushi sebelumnya? She has lived here since 2015. Dia telah tinggal di sini sejak 2015. We have just finished our homework. Kami baru saja menyelesaikan pekerjaan rumah kami. Want to practice more? Tell me about of your experience using present perfect. I am Muhammad Fahri Yulianto. Thank you for listening to my explanation. See you in the next video assignment. Bye bye.